Are you dreaming about heaven and hell? See, the point is very simple. Many people are thinking about these different realms because their life is definitely not happy or the way they want. Many people expect the next life to be much better because ultimately, if this current life doesn't go well, why not dream about a better one? See, humanity has been faked and lied for over 1,000 years through Christianity and most likely other forms of religion that the next life that you will live will be eternal and obviously without pain. See, eternity is something that only the fools seek because everything that is physical has, an expiry date. When it comes to heaven, it always promises long lasting life and eternity because that's what everyone theoretically seeks. That's what the physical body seeks. It never wants to die because there is a fear of this so called impending doom. And it's obviously death that is the greatest fear of narcissists. And one can say that narcissism kind of has given birth to Christianity and, well, to patriarchal societies because, well, if they're ruled by men, obviously their singular God will only be one single man. And that's obviously one point because a narcissist can only accept something superior to them that is technically their image and how they would view them, right? So it's not God that narcissistic people envision, it's them that they envision sitting on that throne. So is your life really that miserable that you're dreaming constantly about heaven? Because obviously, if your life would be pleasant, if you would have things to do and you do them because you like them, I assure you there would be no such thing as needing to, think and dream about heavens and hells. These aren't geographical locations, these are things that exist here in this lifetime. Everything that we have, all the karma that we have, is paid in here. Here is where you live your hell, and here is where you live your heaven. Both of those are more like states of mind. And it depends upon each and every one of us, which of the two we seek. After all, it is our responsibility to make our life a hell or a heaven, depending on our choice, depending on the karma that we have. Because most people come with a lot of negative karma, they will actually have to go through a lot of hell. But the point is, it is always under our control and under our power to help other people and together to build a world that will be our heaven. Because one can make their own life a little heaven by simply acknowledging what our emotions as well as our energies are like. If one has a certain level of understanding of those, a little bit of heaven is created. As for the religious heaven, no one ever went there and came back to tell you how things are. See, most people are born ignorant, and in a world where people don't know how their mind works, it's obvious that you suffer a so-called event, a tragic event, in which you're on the verge of dying, but you're not yet dying, you're not yet dead. The point is, you recover, but the point is, the mind will simply kick in. Now that you are no longer functional within your physical body as it is recovering, most likely you're in a coma. In a coma, you're gonna go through your karma. You're gonna see probably all sorts of things because even dreams are dissipation of karma. And the point is, what you dream doesn't have any sense because it is just things that you have accumulated and they're simply burnt away by the body. Now, the point is, when one is in a coma, they will probably see all sorts of beings and deities and aspects of the subconscious mind that most likely you have believed in previous lives as well. So you never know whether those apparitions are actually true, some higher force is actually speaking to you, or in most people's cases, they are nothing else but their imagination. See, when you're no longer having any discernment, when being in a coma or in a dream, discernment is almost entirely lacking. So, obviously, there is no boundary to what you can see. The mind has a single power. Whatever it shows you, it can convince you that it is real. Now that you no longer have discernment, it's easy to be fooled that, in a state of coma, you've seen God and angels speak to you. Probably it was a longing. In the times where you were feeling very sad and down, you wanted someone or something to, soothe you. And since people in around you were too idiots to find out about your sickness, or probably they knew, they probably even laughed, they probably even liked it and didn't do anything to soothe you. Well, it's obvious that sooner or later people will embrace someone to, soothe their pains, someone to simply help them escape their pains. So, all this being said, heaven and hell are just distractions if one's life is balanced. If one's introspection is important, well, handling their life energies is also of great importance. So, obviously, they wouldn't be spending much time with distractions. They wouldn't be interested in heavens and hells. After all, no one's truly been there, and, well, obviously, no one's also came back because, well, people may go to a hell, people may go to a heaven after they die. But the point is, heaven and hell are here on this earth. If someone leaves their physical body, they will most likely come if their, jobs on this planet haven't been finished. All this being said, you are appreciated. Take care. Perin John Power signing out.